Alright guys, apparently the wrong microphone was hooked up. Now you can hear me. Alright, you guys seen the starting grid as these guys are going to go green here soon, so I'm not going to go through it again. Should be some good racing here today. I wanted to let everybody know this is the heat races, Tyler. It's not going to let you in, I don't think. But letting you know we got a couple streamers in here we're trying to help support. We got HighSide up in here. His link's down in the bottom. And we also have Yates Racing. His link's down in the bottom. Make sure you guys give them a follow and a like. They're trying to get to 1,000 followers too. So, we do whatever we can for our community to try and help everybody grow a little bit. It's good for them. It's good for me. It's good for me. It's good for them. So make sure you guys give them a follow and like. As I'm going to reload my overlays. So hopefully, oh, it did fix it. Nice. All right, so I've had lots of issues with that before. Nice to know that that button fixes it. As we're about to go green flag, Travis is going to take him to the green. Keaton on the outside, waiting on that green flag. Green, green, green. As Travis leads him into turn one. We got Keaton way high. That allows the 36 of Josh, but Keaton gets a big run. Josh sideways in the 36. Remember, 5 cars transferred just like our normal dirt races. Oh, Keaton up into the walls. This track has gotten slick, but he's going to maintain that second spot right now. Man, we got a big battle for the 5th position. Chase is in it. Now Matthew's in it in the 75. These guys are racing side by side for that last transfer spot. Everybody else has got to go to an LCQ. Right now, Chase Short has it in the 69 as he catches the wall. Oh, God, that must be you. Oh, Chase. That's 69. Oh, Chase is blinking. Matthew's trying to slide up in front of him. Can't quite get there. Tommy Cook crashes. He's probably going to pull him. Yeah, he jumped down to the pits as we got a battle for 5th. Is really the battle right now. Matthew made his way up. He's working on 4th place. Got around that 69. This is 69. Doesn't want to go to the LCQ. He's trying to work on the 36. As these guys are side by side for 4th place. Matthew on the bottom. And Joshua on top. You guys can hear me good now, right? Oh, the 69 dumps it into Matthew. Knocks him all squirrely. Man, he just dumped him. He just dumped him. Wow. 69 just dumps him. As we got 3 laps to go. Just give him an EOL at the end if he makes the spot, but I don't think he's going to make it at this point. Because Scott has clearly got it in the 51. The 69 is closing. 2 laps to go. Is it enough time for anybody to catch that 51? As the 69 is blinking really bad. The Chase Short. Man, that knocked Matthew, who was fast, right out of the running there. He almost flipped up on his roof. As Travis has schooled these guys in that 21. Fastest time on the night. And he's going to be the fastest time on the track as we move back to the 51. 51, our final transfer spot on the last lap. Looks like he's going to get it. As Travis comes across the line first. Jeff in second. Keaton in third. Joshua in fourth. And Scott's going to round up to top 5 going to the main event in 5th. That means Matthew's going to have to run an LCQ. That's the 69 definitely blew it there. He's not happy. Go ahead and get rid of the 69. Get rid of the 69. Yes, start is on green. Shane Yates on the pole in that number 11. Expect him to be fast. Sammy in the 35 starting 2nd. Jeff in the 83 starting 3rd. Brandon in the 85 starting 4th. Jason in the 65 starting 5th. Josh in the 1 starting 6th. Wes in the 31 starting 7th. Devin in the 18 starting 8th. Cameron in the 9 starting 9th. Jeffrey Wood in the 55 starting 10th. And Austin Green rounding out the field. Sammy and Austin did not grid up, so those guys will not be in this race. That doesn't mean they're out of it. If they're still in the server, they can still do the LCQ. They just won't make it through a heat race. Things got a little heated there. Did you get rid of Chase? Okay. So Shane, you know he's always fast here. Fast wherever we go. He's fun to watch on dirt. We were just talking before the race. He wishes he had more asphalt because he does like running with us. It's definitely a lot of fun having Shane with us. He likes taking my money too. As I put 15 bucks up for these guys here today. Anybody over on YouTube, or is that everybody on Facebook here tonight? Just curious. Not that it matters. It's always good to know. Let me look. I actually can look. We got 2 over on YouTube. What's up? Green flag is out as Shane takes him into turn 1. This track's really getting slick. These guys are going to want to move up. As Shane is going to prove me wrong and drive right through the slick. Down into turn 3. Got a wreck further on the back. Oh, it's Jason. Oh, Jason just dumps the 83. Big wreck. Big pile up. Jason's in the 3rd spot. Josh slips his way up into that 4th position. Got the 9 of Cameron. Jeffrey Wood. Wes. Man, that was some tough luck for the 83, as he was definitely showing some speed here tonight. So we got Shane Yates in 1st. Brandon in the 85 in 2nd. Josh, he moves his way up to 3rd place. He said, I don't even know if I'm going to make the feature. As Josh runs in 3rd. Good job, Josh. Got the 9 of Cameron in the 4th spot. Jason Mung sitting on the bubble in that 5th position. I know he's got to be feeling bad. I know he didn't mean to knock the 83 around, but that's just one of those things that happen sometimes. And I'm sure he'll apologize and not give the person an attitude, which is what really happened with Chase there. If somebody ran into Jason, I'm sure he'd totally understand. As Jeffrey Wood is, they get together. They make contact up in the wall, beating and banging. This is for the last transfer spot into the main event. 55 dives underneath the 65, gets into him. These guys are just going to beat those doors off all the way through as the 55 disappears. 55 is definitely having some connection issues. Look at this. Shane Yates is putting a lap on that number 31. Brandon, he's a ways back. Josh sitting there comfortably in 3rd place. He's got to feel good about this run in the seat race. Like I said, he didn't even feel like he was going to make it tonight. The 9, he's trying to work. He looks like he's got a good fast line. Can he catch that 3rd place? I don't even know how many laps. Oh, we're on the last lap. They had so much happen there. Jeffrey Wood and that 55. Got the 11 of Shane Yates. I can't see it. So it looks like Shane Yates takes the win. Brandon in 2nd, Josh in 3rd, Cameron in 4th, and Jeffrey's going to take that 5th and final transfer spot. As those guys wreck each other. Hold on 1 second, guys. Just wanted to talk about I get that. So Kobe in that pole position in the 44. Steven in the 71 starting second. Alex Good, late entry in that 19 starting third. Brian in the 61 starting fourth. Benjamin Smarts in the fifth starting fifth. In the 5 starting fifth. In the 5th starting fifth. Man, I'm special. Brian in the 61 starting fourth. Okay. Evan in the 30 starting sixth. Brad in the 23 starting seventh. Expect him to come up through the field. That's Brad Saxon. The other Brad, Mikolowski, and the 28 starting eighth. William in the 24 starting ninth. Braden in the 43 starting 10th. And Lance rounding out the field in that number 29. Lance has been running a lot here with us. Lance is a lot of fun. Actually. I'm glad he's gotten out here running a lot of races with us, because it's definitely awesome to have a good round, good positive attitude. Need more people like that. About to go green. Kobe's leading him in that 86 to the green flag. He's got to say it. Well, he's got to wait till the green, as he went a little early there. That was a little early, Kobe. Kobe in first. Steven in second. Alex in third. Benjamin in fourth. Brian in fifth. And he's got Brad coming up. What is Brad driving here tonight? Brad and the 23 is trying to come up through the field. He's going to chase down that 61. Brad's usually fastest. We run a lot of these. We run a lot of limiteds together. Yeah, that 23, the one hitting the wall right there, he's not real fast right now, as he's getting past for that 6th position. What's up, Max? Mad Max up in the chat. 61's going to take that 4th spot. Going to get him off the bubble spot. Nope, Benjamin got other plans as he's digging back down on the bottom. Up on that berm. He's going to slide up almost into that number 61. Brandon, it looks like Lance has a little bit of issues. He sends it back to the pits. These things are not the easiest to drive. I mean, you want to go full throttle, you think, but that doesn't always work, because these guys have caught up to the 86 here. I think the 86 is Alex Good. Yep, 86 is Alex Good, the number 5 on our ticker there. Or, yeah, the number 19 on the ticker, sorry. Got the number 5 right behind him. These guys are battling hard for third. Got Evan and Brad further back, hoping these guys goof up. Put them in the catbird seat. It's happened in every other feature race. As Steven is running away from the field. Kobe in second, as he gave up that first spot. 86 is now gathered together. Alex Good. They're actually gaining on Kobe in that 86 down on the bottom, 44 on their ticker. They are gaining on him as they're side by side. These guys look fast. The 5, he's making moves down on the bottom. He's going to clear that 86. Does he go to the top? No, he's going to stay digging on the bottom. Man, it's crazy how many different driving styles you get at this track. It looks like the bottom's starting to come back a little bit. As the 61 is down below the 19. Alex is going to drop all the way back to the 5th position as we're on the final lap with Steven in the lead down through 3 and 4. Coming through for the last time. Digging out that turn 4. He's going to take the victory of heat race number 3. Kobe in second. Benjamin in third. Brian in fourth. Alex in fifth. What was that? Yeah, that was a good one. So we're going to go to heat race number 4. Let's go ahead and see who's starting in this one, as I do feel like a few of these guys are not in. We got Kobe Collins. Got another Kobe here in the 15. Maverick in the 34 starting second. Buddy Ware in the 17 starting third. Fred Morris in the 666 starting fourth. Cody Kelly in the 13 starting fifth. Levi in the 38 starting sixth. Don't die. Jared King in the 42 starting 7th. I was picking on you. I said, don't die. Mason Leon in the 86 starting 8th. Brecken Reese in the 37 starting 9th. Aaron Gordon in the 14 starting 10th. And Bill the Magnet Watkins, if he shows up for this one, is going to be starting. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, here they go. Now they're gridding. The Magnet, if he shows up, will be starting at the tail end of the field. You didn't grid up? Okay. So Levi in the 38 looks like it looks like we just got 4 in this one. All 4 are going, if that's the case. Oh, Kobe just gridded up late. He's down in the pits. It looks like we only have 5 that are going to be starting, and Kobe's in the pits, so he'll be starting from the pits. All 5 of you are going to go. No sense in doing anything too crazy. So 4 cars, 1 in the pits in this one. Just a reminder, green flag is when you go, not before. Levi. Only Liam. You got to drive through the pace truck then. As the 17 is blinking pretty good down on the bottom side. About to go green flag racing is Mason Leon. That guy behind you is fast, by the way. The 86, he's going to dive up underneath, take it 3 wide. As Levi's able to maintain that second spot, the leader just disappears there. As Levi in that second spot, clearly out there as they're side by side. For third, Kobe does make it out. He's going to play catch up here. I'd be interested if he can catch these guys and gain some position. Oh no, I think it's showing him a lap down. He's not going to gain any spots. But this is definitely some good track seat time for these guys. As it looks like Levi's falling back to the 4th spot. Levi falling back to the 4th spot. Mason Leon up to the 2nd. I told him Mason knows how to drive. As Levi's trying to work up underneath the 12 as it's really slick out there right now. This one's going to be a little more mild with a few less cars in it, but that's good. But hey, while I got you guys in here, make sure you guys go give a follow and a like to those streamers that I put down in the description. Those guys are out here racing with us tonight. Always a good group to have. I actually went over to HighSide and said, hey, we're going to be racing. As the 12 gets up into the wall, Levi's going to pass him. Put a little door check on the way. But I go up to HighSide and say, hey, you want to run? And he jumps out of whatever he was doing and jumps in. So definitely, those guys definitely deserve a follow. And, you know, Shane Yates, he always likes to follow. How many laps do we got left? 3 laps to go in this one. Is this pretty much single file all the way through? Kobe back here. Kobe is on the lead lap. He might catch King, but I think that's about all he can get if he can get there. Let's see what kind of lap times these guys are running. Last time by, yeah, he's about 0.2 faster. It's going to be hard for him to get him. He isn't as fast as the lead couple, though. Go back up to the front. Buddy Ware keeps blinking, giving him a glitch, saying he's wrecking on our screen, even though he's not. Mason in 2nd. Levi in 3rd, smacking himself off the wall. Jared King in 4th position. Kobe in 5th. Kobe's there. He's going to try and grab that 4th spot after starting from the pits on lap number 8 as they're coming in to turn 3 and 4. Going to dive under the 12. Can he pull out? Oh, he pulls off the door job. Not the slide job. It's the 12. Climbs the fence. Good. That was a crazy try at trying to gain that 1 spot. But look, guys, one spot does mean a lot in these heat races. It's like 3 or 4 spots in the heat and the feature. So we got some LCQ racing. Who knows how many people are left in this at this point? And you guys know what I like to do. I probably will not go. All right, probably will not go through the starting lineup until they actually grid because tend to not get most of the people here. Pretty sure Brad. Oh, we got Brad and Matthew in the same one. Lance. Yeah, some of these guys will be here. Alan is gridded. Let's go to the pit lane cam. So we got Alan gridded. Where's the rest of them? Let me check and see who is left. Oh, Matthew did leave. Brad left. Well, what the heck, guys? Well, it looks like Alan's going to get an easy pass into the main event. Well, you get an easy practice session, Alan. That is the crazy thing is these guys go in and they always come in. The thing that disappoints me is that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regulars that aren't in here. So that kind of sucks. But I guess it is what it is. As Alan's going to get some laps here. Does anybody know if I do advance this session, if it will let Alan go to the main event? Yeah, there's only one person in this LCQ. Unless you want to run 12 laps by yourself, Alan. Yep. Yeah, I know that. I'm doing that right now. So we're just advancing to the next session, guys. There's no point in one person running 12 laps by themselves. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Alan. I just wasn't going to take the 12 laps away from you if you wanted to run it. That was the biggest thing I had. That was my biggest thing. So we're going to see if it goes ahead and advances it for us. Sometimes you got to throw another caution and then advance it. But we'll find out. It'll still be faster than running it all the way through. I don't think you would have been a dick for it, Alan. You're good. You're good, guys. You got that W. LCQ number 1. You got it. Congrats, man. As the pace car dives into whatever turn we're in. Where are we? 100. Oh, man. I'm waiting for it to advance the session, guys. Just be a little bit patient here. What's that? You're going to DQ the pace car? It's probably going to make me throw the yellow after this and then advance it. Look at those lap times that truck is putting down. As he comes out of turn 4 sideways. The lights haven't even gone off on that thing. That surprises me. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I'm trying to advance it, guys. This is iRacing at its finest. I've had to throw a yellow again, is actually what I was expecting it to do, and then go and advance it. But I needed to turn those lights off and pull off the track. How many laps are we in right now? It's at 0 laps. How much time we got left in this session? Oh, there's only a minute and a half left. So this will end in a minute and a half anyway. So if we get another, if the next one has only one person in it, just do, let me throw the caution and then advance it, stay out on the track. It will. I know it will then. I think it might have confused them because we've done this before when there was nobody in the session and it worked fine. Ellen. Oh, there we go. Here we go. I'll try it. Hold on. Just go out there and run it until it tells you to not run it. Yep. So what? So one of you are going home. Who's gonna wreck who? Sorry, we're just trying to get all that stuff cleaned out. Well, you know what we say in those enduros. I wish Bill was here. He could take it over for me here. But get that 65. Somebody lost some confidence here. It's an 18. Blinked a little bit there. Wow, I think my AC kicked off. Okay. Yeah, they all left. I was actually a little disappointed in that. Green flag is out. Jason pulls out easily as Devin's going to try and reel him in as that track has gotten nasty bumpy. And of course, hold on, let me go ahead and refresh our overlays. You know, it likes to do that once in a while. Hey, Jason's got that same paint job I got on my late model that I race in stock one. All white with the basic numbers. 10 laps to go. I'm curious. Oh, I got it up. I don't have to be curious. These guys are... These guys were practicing at 18.1s. These lap times have almost dropped 3 seconds. Well, we'll call it a little more than 2 seconds. Already dropped about 2 seconds a lap since practice, so that's pretty wild, guys. As Jason is clearly driving away from Devin, still riding that bottom, finding some good down there. I honestly feel like it'd be a little bit better if he moved up to the top of the slick at this point. Gotta take a... Oh, that's a gearbox. That's not what let's take a ride in the passenger seat of this number 65 as he slides it in through the turns. Look how slick that track's got. That's gonna create some crazy sliders here tonight. This is gonna be a top heavy track. Somebody's gonna try and run the bottom. But it's gonna be a pretty top heavy track when we go to the main event here tonight. Seven laps to go. Oops, wrong button. There's the blimp view. As Devin crashes himself out, let's go see what happened to Devin. He's gonna catch that out. Oh, yeah, these things get snappy to the right and they carry you right into the fence, and that's it for Devin. As he knew he pretty much, it would have been up to Jason to make a big mistake in order to 4 laps to go. I love to watch these things. These are just cool looking cars, guys. I don't know. It might just be me. I love to run the big block modifieds. Those are probably my favorite car on the sim. But man, these are so cool to watch. How they move around the tracks, how they slide. It's just a different type of ride. I like mixing it up, and I think the passing is absolutely amazing in these things. I think we're going to have a good show here tonight. We'll probably have about 17 to 18 cars in our main event. 2 laps to go here for Jason. Oh, as he catches that berm. Don't take yourself out. What a save by the number 65. Jason Mung. He's going to come around. He's going to have 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. Can he handle the pressure without making any mistakes and take home the victory? Through 3 and 4. Don't choke. Coming out of turn 4. Jason on the high side comes across, winner of LCQ number 2. Sorry, just having fun with it. Woohoo! Congrats! So these guys are going to get a couple warm-up laps, and we'll be going racing in about 3.5 minutes. Look, I'll take a victory any way they'll give it to me. All right, guys, I'm going to give me a few minutes, and I'll be right back. We'll be ready for some racing.
for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. From the capital city, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
As they finish up their warm-up, we're ready for 50 laps here tonight of pro late model action. There should be some fun here tonight as we let the track eat. Got Travis Olson in the 21 starting first, Shane Yates in 11th. Got to watch out for him. He likes to win a lot of these here. Steven Gilbert in the 71 starting third, Buddy Ware in the 17 starting fourth. Jeff Rempel in the 12 starting 5th. Brandon Shirley in the 85 starting 6th. Colby Horner in the 44 starting 7th. And Mason Leon, watch for him to move through the field. In the 86 starting 8th. Keaton Holder in the 76 starting 9th. Josh Ammer in the 1 starting 10th. Yo. Yeah, we will. Got 12 gallons, right? That's enough. Brandon Sparks in the 5. I tested before. Starting 11th. Levi in the 38. Starting 12th. It's 51 laps if we went full speed for the whole time. Josh Albert in the 36. Starting 13th. Cameron in the 9. Starting 14th. Brian in the 61. Starting 15th. Jared King in the 42. Starting 16th. Scott in the 51, starting 17th. Jeffrey Wood in the 55, starting 18th. Alex Good in the 19, starting 19th. That's funny. Kobe Collins in the 15, starting 20th. Allen in the 21 and the 21st position. So we got 14 cars in this one. A lot of these guys all bailed out. I don't know why they do that. What just happened? Yeah, I'm going back to look. We just had a wreck under. Go ahead and get right ahead. Everybody line. Did you get rid of the wrong person? No, the 55. Yeah, he messed up. Green flag is out. I gotta go apologize. To Cameron's. Cameron, if you're in the chat, I'm sorry. You got the wrong one there. He meant to put the 55. As we're green flag racing up to the front. As these guys are nose to tail. Kobe up to the second spot. You gotta let me know if there's another wreck. You're back the right way though. Was it wrecked by the 55? That's the 21, Travis. Yeah, it kind of sucks that Tommy bailed. The 21 of Travis is pulling away from the field, kind of. Kobe's right behind him. Benjamin in the 5. 11 of Shane gets into the 5. Gets up on the berm and drops back a little bit. Hold on, I'm just trying to get caught up into what exactly is going on right now. So make sure you guys go out and give our boy in that number 11, Shane Yates, a follow, as he's at 750 followers, trying to get to 1,000. At 61 of Brian up on, trying to look up on his HighSide. Alex in the 19. Alan in the 20. Jason rounding out the field of people still on the lead lap. Jared King and Jeffrey Wood are gone. As I lost it because I clicked on somebody. So we got these guys up here in the front, battling hard for the lead. Let's go to this. This is probably... Are you getting back out or no? Yeah, dirt's hard to race admin in. These guys nose to tail in the lead as Travis blinks out a little bit there. Kobe on his heels trying to take advantage of whatever slip up might happen. Shane Yates, he's falling a little ways back. He's got to fight the 61. Can Shane grab it and come back? Travis up front. Kobe in second. Benjamin in third. Shane Yates in fifth. Brian battling for that spot as Shane and Brian are side by side. It looks like Brian's gonna get the best of Shane, but Shane's got the run on the high side. Why do I have that one up? I need to have this one up. Guys, remember, if you need a wrap for your iRacing car or your real car, make sure you get a hold of Paul's Graphix. They're down in the description also, as these guys are racing side by side. Racing here for that position, for that fourth position. As Brian has grabbed it, Shane tries to tip back down underneath them. He's going to cross him over. Can he get it back? As this racing is great here for that fourth spot. They got Scott lurching behind them. Go back up to the front as Travis is real sideways. That allows Kobe almost to get under him, but he goes up on the berm. That's going to cause him to lose some ground at the 21 as he was gaining on him. He's trying to dig it in on the bottom. Benjamin up on the high side, trying to work it in on these guys, hoping that they make a mistake. Shane Yates in fourth. Brian in fifth. Scott in sixth. Alex, he's running there in that seventh position. Jason with a great battle against Alan here. Alan almost gets into him. Alan gets the pass. Can Jason cross him over? Go back to this battle. It looks like as of right now, Shane Yates has gotten the best of it. This is about when we get used to Shane starting to really kick in. As the 5 has got it hooked up on the high side. He's made some ground on these guys. On the high side. These two are still hugging the bottom. Shane working that high side. 16 laps almost in the books. Oh, the 21's got it hooked there. Makes it around that turn. He's gotten lucky here a few times. He has made a couple mistakes. And Kobe's almost been able to take advantage of them. 5 of Benjamin is actually losing him. He's got to figure out something else as Brian gets back around Shane Yates. Move back up to the front of the field, still nose to tail, first and second. We're going to have a battle here, guys. As the 5 has worked his way to the bottom, trying to find something different for the top not working for him. Remember, this track will change a lot. It'll go to the top and then move back to the bottom, as that looks like where they may be at this point. The bottom side is really hooking up. But I'll tell you what, Brian says, hey, I can work the top, as he works around Shane Yates on the high side. Go back here, we got Jason and Alex. They've got, or Alan, they got separated. Alex good in the 86 there. Scott in the 51. Got Shane in the 11. Brian in the 61. Benjamin in the 5 is the 86, catches the wall. The 5's going to get up under him. Are they going to get together? Oh, they almost get together coming up the turn there. That 5, oh, the 5's got the 61. These guys are back their way up to these other cars as Travis is able to pull away from the field. One little mistake, and everybody's together except for the leader. So these guys got to battle for second place. 86 has got that bottom side hooked up. 5 trying to work the top. 61 is making it work. Shane Yates on their heels. This could change at any time, and one person could take everybody out. 22 laps completed as the 5 trying to work the high side of the 86. The 21, he's steadily pulling away. As the 86 has got it hooked on the bottom side. Real good. He had the nose of it up there a little bit. Up on the berm. As they hit the bumps through there, the 5 tries to dive low. Almost gets the back of the 86. Slides up the track. 61 is now on the heels of the 86 as Shane Yates has given the 5 a bump. The 5 is now gone from 3rd back to... He's going to be back to 5th when they come out the turn here. Nope, he's going to get the big run on the high side. Be back even with 4th. As Shane Yates has nowhere to go as these guys are battling it out side by side in front of him. 26 laps to go, almost to the halfway point. As they got lap traffic in their sights in front of them. How is that going to affect this race? This is some good racing, guys. This is some great racing. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Make sure you give us a share as we got 25 laps to go halfway through. Travis, class of the field so far here tonight. Kobe in 2nd. Benjamin on 3rd. Shane Yates has moved his way back up to 4th, but he's side by side with the 61 of Brian. I'll tell you what, one caution flag at this point could change everything. As Shane gets a big run up to the back bumper of Benjamin. Lets off just enough so he doesn't run him over. To go back to our leader. Not having to deal with lap traffic yet. 86 of Kobe trying to reel him in. They're side by side for 4th. Man, these things are so fun to watch. Slide it in. Guys are really working hard. It's the 5 of Benjamin. He's got that outside working. He's going to get a big run. Can't quite get there. The door's shut. 22 laps to go. The 5 of Benjamin really working that high side. He's going to get up next to Kobe this time. Kobe can't shut the door. Benjamin's going to drive around the outside as Kobe digs back down in on the inside. Benjamin high. Can he clear him this time down the straightaway? Oh, they get together. 21 laps to go as Shane Yates is in the mix. He's going to dive up underneath the Benjamin. As they're going to be 3 wide going into the turn. Can they make it stick? Oh, Yates slides up in front of Kobe. As they're 4 wide coming out the turn. Wow, crazy racing here. The 5 has now set himself up into 2nd. Can he dig in? It's the 21. Hasn't really pulled away from him. They got 20 laps to go. Plenty of time to get there. As Shane Yates is up on the high side. Oh, what happened to Benjamin? What happened to Benjamin? Did he disappear? Did somebody all F4 him or something? 3 wide, 4 second. He may pop back up on the screen. Three wide battle for second. As now the 21 has gapped the field a little bit more. I don't know what happened to the 5. It's a shame. Benjamin had a good run going. And then he just disappeared. He ghosted us. As Shane Yates has got that high side working, does he have time to catch our leader? I'm going to go to the top. Yeah, so the number 5 car had connection issues. He's falling through. These guys are about 2 seconds behind the leader. Is there enough time to catch him? As it looks like they might be slightly catching him. Let's look at last times. Oh, they're a little bit slower. Just a little bit slower than the leader, so the leader is pulling away. 15 laps to go. Side by side for second. Shane Yates on the top. Brian on the bottom. Kobe waiting for somebody to make a mistake in fourth. As they've got Jason Mung lap car to deal with as he gets a little squirrely. These lap cars can clip the wall. You never know what's going to happen as they slide underneath the 65 of Jason. Jason trying not to catch up these leaders. That was good for them. As that time by, both the second and third place cars were slightly faster than the leader. What's it going to look like this time? Because I think they're going to lose a little bit. No, they did lose a little bit on the leader. Passing the lap car that time. Still side by side. Still side by side. It is absolutely amazing racing. As Shane finally takes that second spot, can he dig in on the leader? 12 laps to go. Digging on the bottom side as Brian decides to go to the top. Shane Yates working the bottom. Does he have enough time to get there as he was about 0.3 of a second faster? We're going to move to the gap as these guys have broke it down to almost a second and a half on the leader. 11 laps to go. If they move at this pace, they'll get there just in time for the last lap. Oh, as he clips the wall just a little bit. That loses them a little bit of time. And now Brian's dove underneath them. Shane's going to be kicking himself as he comes out the turn on the high side. 10 laps to go. Side by side for second. It looks like Kobe died. Kobe died. 10 laps to go. 9 laps to go in the cross the line this time by. As these guys are side by side, definitely gaining on the leader. Do they have enough time? That is a question I'm going to keep asking. Yes, I probably will say it about 20 more times. 1 second. 1 second left to catch the leader. They are coming. Yeah, they are coming. The leader's going to have to watch out as Shane Yates has got the top side working. He's got it within a half a second. They're eating out here tonight. This is an all-you-can-eat buffet, and Shane is getting everything he can get up on the high side. 8 laps to go, coming to 7 laps to go. He's about 0.4 of a second behind the leader. He is there. He's eating on the high side. He's going to come up as the 21 moves up the track. Goes back down to the bottom as Shane is going to work the high side. 21 slides up like a slide job. They're going to come to... Oh, he dives under him. Shane is up underneath their leader. 6 laps to go. Oh, he's up through the slick. Can the 21 eat on the high side? He does. As the drama's building, we got 3 cars for the lead with 6 laps to go. Coming to 5 laps to go this time. Guys, don't go anywhere. This is going to be great. 5 laps to go as everybody, now the 61 down on the bottom. These guys just can make it work anywhere. As they gets a little 21 gets a little squirrely there, dives down to the bottom, then slides back up. Coming out of turn 4. Can Shane get that run? He can't. 4 laps to go. Does Shane have anything for the leader? Does Brian have anything for Shane and the leader? Guys, if this doesn't get you to follow Shane Yates' Facebook page after this race, I don't know what would. As he's put on one hell of a show as the 21 hit the wall. 3 laps to go. Shane's going to dive under him in turn 1 and 2. He's going to pull the slide job. Can the 21 cross him over? He does. Side by side going down the back straightaway. 21 down on the bottom. Shane Yates up high. 21's going to pull the slide job. Shane's going to cross him over again. Coming on turn 4. 2 laps to go. As there's lap traffic in front of him. Oh, the 21 gets crossed up. He's going to almost get into Brian. That gives Shane the lead. Oh, he just gave it to him. As that was a hell of a battle. But can he come back? There's still 1 more lap. And a lap car in front of him. Final lap. White flag is out. As the 21 is digging on the bottom side. Almost gets to the back bumper of 11. Brian on his heels. Down the back straightaway one last time. Into 3 and 4s. They're hopping down the back straightaway. Shane Yates is hugging the bottom. 21 goes to the top. Can he get the draw? I'm coming out of turn 4. No. It's Shane Yates first. Brian still second. Travis for third. Man, what a race. Scott finishes fourth. Alex Good in fifth, and Jason Mung in sixth. Wow. 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 If that doesn't cause you to click the link in the description for Yates Racing, I don't know what will. Man, that was amazing. That was definitely amazing. I'm just curious. I'm just curious how much fuel is left. I figured we'd be at least a minimum of 2 laps in the good if we ran the full race full time. That was great, guys. That was freaking awesome. Awesome race. Alright, so I nailed it pretty good. I just wanted to be good for the people running on the top, so I did do good. Man, that was amazing. I got all 3 of them in the Discord. All 3 of them in the Discord. Let's bring in... Yeah, I just seen it. Alright, I'm going to mute you. We're going to bring in our top 3. And that was amazing. I am still in awe out of that one. That was absolutely epic. I got to thank these guys, man. To put on a race like that for us, that was absolutely awesome. So let's bring in Travis. Travis, James in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah.
Man, you schooled the field most of the time. I mean, I think that at one point it looked like Kobe had something for you, but for the most part, I mean, you were just walked away from everybody, kind of put a clinic on, and then at the end, they seemed to find something on the top, and they came eating.
Yeah, I think Colby was probably faster early on. It's unfortunate we had that little bit of contact there, and I think he lost it maybe. But yeah, I think if the bottom would have stayed there, I'd have been in pretty good shape, and I waited probably a little too long to move to the top once I felt like the bottom was slowing down.
Yeah, that had to be one of the best races I've seen in a while, and then you guys put on one hell of a show the last 6 laps between the 3 of you. You have anybody to thank here tonight?
No, just having some fun, man. Racing my favorite track.
Yeah, that was definitely... I love these cars, and they do well. This is one of the cars that are definitely fun to run on this track. But, man, that was a great show, and thanks for putting on an epic show for us here tonight. And make sure you stay in the Discord, because I'm putting up a lot of races this week.
All right, man. Sounds good. Thank you for hosting.
No problem, buddy. That was our 3rd place finisher. Travis led the most laps here. Man, I feel for him. Brian James in the booth, got a copy? Brian James in the booth, got a copy? Brian, you're muted on Discord. Man, that was absolutely amazing. Absolutely. Man, I really wanted to talk to him. Brian, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but you are muted. Oh, there you are. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I don't. This is my first night on Discord, so sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Man, what a finish there. I mean, you were digging. You and Shane were an absolute blast to watch this whole race. And you guys had to be about dead even the whole race because you kind of ran together and 5th together. You ran in 1st together. I mean, that was a heck of a race.
Yeah, so he's a really good race car driver. So I spent a little bit of time just behind him, learned a little bit, and then I think we were battling each other for the same spot we wanted in some respects.
Yeah, it was absolutely great. You guys were crossing each other over, switching sides. It didn't matter where you guys were. You were trying to make things pass, and you were even the whole. I don't know how many laps you guys were side by side, and I couldn't tell you who led each lap between the two of you.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I wanted to go high in 1 and 2 and stay low in 3 and 4, but it was just tough. There was just two or three of us bunched up there most of the race, so it was difficult to get your absolute best line laid down.
For sure, this had to be some of the best racing I've seen on the sim tonight, and man, we gotta all thank you for it. They're even saying it was awesome out in the stream chat. Is there anybody you want to thank tonight?
No, I do have a new business we're starting. I want to thank myself as a sponsor. I guess we're starting a simulator business. We're going to put it in a trailer and go to some local dirt tracks here in Eastern Iowa. B&B Dirt Racing Simulator. So check us out.
All right, yeah, go ahead and throw it in the chat so people can check it out when they come through and check out the stream.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right, brother. Thank you for coming in and putting the show on for us tonight.
You bet.
Brian, our runner-up, man, came out of nowhere. I mean, I didn't think he had it, but somehow he did there at the end. Let's go ahead and bring in our race winner. Well, this is becoming like a second home to you.
That feels good.
Man, what a show. I got worried about you a little early on, but I knew you'd find a place and you'd come up through the field. I was almost worried that you came a little bit too late. But man, you and Brian really found something and came up and made up a lot of time, even running side by side on that leader. That was awesome.
Yeah, I tried the top too soon, and I got up there and I hit the wall, and I got spoiler damage, right rear spoiler damage. It was being up pretty good, so that hurt me a whole lot with speed, and I was trying the bottom, and I could stay with them on the bottom, but there really wasn't much. If you're on the bottom behind somebody, you ain't going to do nothing. So I moved up to the top, and it screwed me even more, especially in the beginning, and I fell way back. I was probably like in 5th or 6th, I guess. Really can't remember, but man, I reeled him in there. I was like, I'm getting him now. And he moved up, but it's so bouncy up there. If you ain't used to that bouncing like that, man, it'll mess you up bad. And I believe that's what it done to him because it's slinging straight down in the turn.
It was wild to watch these things, even down the straightaway, just jumping. They were skipping like rocks down that back straightaway.
Yeah, I knew Trevor was going to be a tough one. Another tough one, he left Steven. I figured he's going to stay, and he'd be a tough one to beat too. But,
yeah, I was actually surprised a lot of people left. I mean, we had a pretty good field up here tonight that they had run.
Yeah, some of them just got other stuff to do, I guess. But
yeah, well, Mason Leon, I know he can run. He left. I mean, there was definitely a couple drivers here that I was surprised left. And, man, it doesn't matter. We could have had 4 or 5 people on the track tonight if it was the top 5 there, and we would have had a good race regardless.
Oh, it was tough. Hey, my heart was a beating. I mean, where I was so close to the wall, I was like, man, I'm going to mess up.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize, I mean, all those feelings that you, other than the G-forces and that feeling in your butt, those sensual feelings like the adrenaline and everything else that you get in a real race car, iRacing's been able to put that in a simulator, in a game, whatever anybody wants to call it. And it's so addicting, and it's so realistic feeling when you get those feelings.
Yeah. Well, where I run VR, I'm telling you, I get more, I don't know, I'm more relaxed in my real race car than I am on iRacing. I don't know why that makes sense. It really don't make sense because, you can get hurt in a real race car. But I don't get, I can't feel my heart pounding like I do in iRacing. And I can't tell you why. It don't even make sense.
It might have something to do with the motor and actually feeling the bumps. But there is a different, it is a different kind of sensation. Before I get in a real race, I get really nervous. I'm like that guy you don't want to be around before a race. I don't know if you've met anybody at the track like that. I just like stay away from me right before the race. But I get in the car, I get out on the track, and all that feeling goes away. But that adrenaline of being in that excitement of being in that intense competition, I get the same feeling in iRacing that I do on the track.
Yeah.
But man, that was a great show. I said in the stream, I said, if that isn't a reason to go down and click that link and follow you, I don't know what is. That was a heck of a show, and I know you got a few people you want to thank tonight.
Yeah, I think my team, Rocket Racing Setups, and Team No Love, thank them for the help they give me. Thank you for putting this race on and broadcasting it, man. You do a good job.
I appreciate it, and I'll be putting up more to this week, especially with it being week 13, so we should be able to have a lot of fun here this week.
All right, I'll keep an eye on it.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
See you, James.
So that's our winner, Shane Yates. Man, he is a beast with us here lately. Make sure you guys give him a follow there. Yeah, no problem, man. This was awesome. This was a great race. But make sure you guys, if you haven't followed me yet, give me a follow down here in the bottom right hand corner. I had to think about it. Make sure you give us a follow. Make sure you give us a like. Also, I put Shane and HighSide's link both up in the bottom there. There's the 2 streamers that come and hang out with us once in a while. Make sure you go and, well, Shane's always here, but make sure you go give them a follow and a like, because I'm not live all the time, so you might as well have somebody else to watch too, and we like to support each other in the community. But you guys, it's been a fun night. It's been a long night. And we're going to go ahead and get out of here. And as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.